So, welcome everybody. I am Rhonda Boyle, and I am excited to be here with you. I am a pro and evangelist member of soar.com, and I am bringing you this episode of Coach Hacks so that you can be more, do more, and have more in your coaching business. And we are going to talk today to my amazing guest, but let me tell you what she's going to talk about today. A lot of us are struggling on being seen on LinkedIn, and we're missing out on great potential and making the best connections for our business. So we're going to be talking today to visual marketing expert Delilah Cordova, and she's going to share the latest on how to improve your LinkedIn page and turn it into a lead source. She has over 10,000 LinkedIn connections, and she wants to talk to you about your LinkedIn real estate. So let me introduce you to Delilah. She is the CEO of Omnipresence Studio, and she is a leading influencer in the author world and in the entrepreneur world, helping people to identify ways to grow their business through digital media. And she has helped hundreds of authors establish their platform online. And she's also a contributor at Funnel Magazine and will be has been recently a featured partner at the Charlotte Black Film Festival, where she and the festival creator brought authors to the spotlight so that they could look at turning their manuscripts into movies. So she's into all sorts of stuff having to do with digital media, which includes harmonizing your profile across all platforms. And today, she is going to talk to us about LinkedIn. So come on in, Delilah. I'm going to unmute you and give you front and center stage. Come on in, girl. Say hey to the people.
Hey, people.
Hey, coaching people. Most of the people on the call are coaches. And I tell you, Delilah, I'm going to fess up because, and if you can relate to this story, say yes in the chat box. But I set my LinkedIn profile up, I don't know, 3 years ago, and I have not looked at it since. And I think a lot of us do that because guess what coaches do best, Delilah? Coach, we don't do best keeping up with stuff like our LinkedIn profiles. So I know you have the goods on best practices for right now on LinkedIn. And I can't wait to hear what you have to offer and what you have share with us.
Awesome. I want to give a shout out to Bianca. She's in Charlotte with me. What's up, Bianca?
Girl, y'all need to be connected for sure.
I know. Definitely need to connect with some of these people. Awesome. So yeah, today I want to talk with you guys about how to become visible and empower through your online presence, LinkedIn. So, for those who don't know me, like she just gave me that super awesome intro here. Thanks, Rhonda. But for those who don't know me, my name is Delilah Cordova. I help entrepreneurs easily become visible in the digital world. Through creative strategies, project management tactics, and automated marketing systems. So those are some of my main things there. Am I to share my screen, Rhonda?
You may. You go down to the bar right there where it says share and share right now. You see it?
All right. Yep, I do.
There you go.
Can y'all see my screen?
Yes, ma'am. I see the screen.
All right. Okay, so I'm just going to run my slides through Canva like this. Make it simple and easy, as long as everybody can see it.
That's fine. We're good.
All right. So, yeah, if you guys want to connect with me, go to connect.delilahcordova.com, and you'll be able to find all of my cool stuff and, my calendar and all those different things if you want to connect with me further after this. For those, like she mentioned, I am partner with the Charlotte Black Film Festival 2019, which is in April, the 11th through the 16th, 15th?
Oh, it's coming up. Sorry. I thought you had already had it. Cool.
No, it's coming up in April, and we are looking for you. So if you are an author, speaker, vendor, entertainer, sponsors, and you would like to come and participate in the festival, we are looking for you to come. And if you need more information about that, let me know.
Okay.
So yeah, I got about 20 minutes, right, Rhonda?
Well, you have as much time as you need, so
Oh, okay,
you're good.
good.
And I'm going to answer the question myself. The answer is no.
No.
I am not using LinkedIn to its full potential. So
I was trying to see if there's a way I could see the chat. All right. So there it is. 1 second. I want to make sure I can see what everybody's saying for some reason.
Sure.
All right. There we go. I got the chat. I got you guys. All right. Thanks, Rhonda, for sharing that. All right. So I want you guys to ask yourself this question. Am I using LinkedIn to its fullest potential? 9 times out of 10, majority of people are not. So if you're not active on LinkedIn, you're missing 80% of your leads. Just let that sink in for a moment there and think about that. 80% of your leads. And as majority of you are coaches, that is a lot of market, or a lot of potential coachees that you guys could potentially be working with. Depending on what type of industry you're in and what you're doing, LinkedIn for coaches is where you want to be at. Because corporate companies need coaches. Entrepreneurs need coaches. You need at least 6 to 7 different coaches when you're an entrepreneur. I know I do. With Rhonda being one of them, right? So I want to tell you guys this. Studies show that 80% of business-to-business leads come from LinkedIn. And 94% of business-to-business marketers use LinkedIn to distribute content. So because I like to create an omnipresence across all my social media channels, because it's really important to create brand awareness, especially if you're a coach. So on average, 46% of social media traffic is coming to business companies through sites like LinkedIn.
Wow.
Yes. So I want you guys to really think about the numbers here, because everything that has to do with marketing and being online and online's presence is all it's all a numbers game. Okay. So LinkedIn has 546 plus million users in 200 countries, and 2 new members join the network every second. So since the last time I updated this slide, it's probably like 4 times that number now. Okay? 260 million LinkedIn users are logging in each month, and 40% of all those numbers are using LinkedIn daily, and it's increasing and increasing and increasing every day. Another big thing that's happening with LinkedIn, especially here locally, is LinkedIn is supporting meetup groups for LinkedIn. So there's here we have several groups that happen that LinkedIn is paying for and supplying so that people can connect outside of LinkedIn. And it's really nice. So if you guys want to check that out, in your local area for a local LinkedIn meetup group, you're bound to meet some awesome people. Yeah. Awesomeness. All right. So now I want you guys to do the math, because like I said, everything is in numbers.
Math.
Of the
analytical 32 here, I'm getting nervous. Go ahead.
So of the 546 million total LinkedIn users and the 250 million monthly active users, only 3 million share content on a weekly basis. That's just a touch over 1% of the monthly users, right?
Right.
So that means 3 million users are getting 9 billion impressions each week. And it's crazy. It's crazy, because the content is being consumed on LinkedIn more than what you think it is. LinkedIn articles, your basic posting on LinkedIn, videos are starting to get really big on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is starting to look just like Facebook, but in a professional sense. So you're missing out on a lot. You
don't find the squabbles. Is that what you're telling us? Or the family pictures or some of that kind of stuff?
Right. It's very niche and industry oriented. So if you're looking You know, that's why LinkedIn is such a great place to connect with people in your niche. Because Facebook, you're going to get everybody and their mama and them, right?
Yes.
Everybody and their mama and them. You can market to everybody. But when you're a coach, you're looking for people who need coaching, and you need people who can afford you. So 9 times out of 10, you're going to be able to niche in on those people and say, hey, I'm looking for entrepreneurs who are mothers, who do whatever, and you'll be able to pull that up. You know what I mean? Entrepreneurs who are in X field of, whatever you're coaching for. You'll be able to do that with LinkedIn a little bit further than Facebook.
Well, here's something kind of exciting, Delilah, if I can just say this, is 3 million users are the only ones. And what that means is that we have a greater chance if we will just play on LinkedIn and get ourselves cleaned up and made pretty, then we can take advantage of the real estate, because it's like most people are lurkers. This is what I'm hearing from you. Most people are lurking on LinkedIn. They're not actually actively pursuing. So, wow, that's amazing. Thank you.
Right. And you're actually hitting a great basis of people who are going to be more open to what you're trying to do, because if they're on LinkedIn, they're trying to build their business. They're trying to do what they got to do. They're trying to develop their strengths. You know what I'm saying? These are people who are developing, you know what I'm saying? So for coaches to go there and introduce themselves and get to know people, it's really a great way to ramp up.
Well, I also heard from Clint Carlos, who's the Chief Revenue Officer of SOAR, that 86% of people who are on LinkedIn are open and looking for change.
Exactly.
That's significant.
Exactly.
Wow.
That is.
Okay. Is it worth it now? Say yes if it's worth it now. In the chat box, please.
Is it worth it now? So the goal of everything that I'm going to teach you guys today is how to leverage the platform, how to revamp your social media profiles to make you look super awesome in the eyes of those, looking at you, and how to turn your profile into a sales conversion.
Wow.
So there's a big difference between being on LinkedIn and using it, right?
Yes.
So LinkedIn can be used for so many things beyond just hosting your resume, because a lot of people just think, I'm going to put my resume on here and then I'm going to use it for job searching or, those professional connections and those different things, when that's not the case anymore. So here's a list of a few ways you can leverage the platform for building trust amongst your peers if you're already in a corporate field, finding jobs and hiring great people, generating leads, kickstarting partnerships, building your brand, obtaining industry knowledge, consuming and creating content, getting support from peers within your industry, and of course, networking. Who likes to network without having to get dressed up? Me. I'm very introverted. I'm very introverted, so if I don't have to leave, then
Hey, Michelle Hammond says have a virtual coffee. I have virtual coffees all day long. I hope the rest of you are taking advantage of other platforms to do that too. So anyway, go ahead.
So before you can take full advantage of all the features and benefits of LinkedIn, it's imperative to have a highly optimized profile. So I have a great checklist here. You guys, I hope you guys have your pen and paper and you're about to take notes, because there's about to be a lot of information and a lot of minute details that you're going to want to remember with this. Okay.
And we are recording, just so you know. You'll be able to go back and watch this over and over again to get the things done that she's asking you to do.
Oh, yeah. Please.
Okay.
So step 1, your background cover image. Okay. You want to make sure that with anything you're doing online, as far as social media channels, that you are completely filling in all the blanks. If it's asking for a picture, you're putting a picture. If it's asking for text, you're putting text. And, ultimately optimizing with that. So your background cover image All right, if here's behind the profile picture, it reinforces your brand. So you want to put something there that says something about your brand. Maybe you can put, for download for, hey, I have a freebie offer, and you can put that on that background image there so that people see it, and then, hopefully they'll go and download the freebie offers. Or if you have a particular service or niche that you really want people to pay attention to, that would be something that you would want to have on there. For me, I help bring ideas to life online, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Can we use videos there?
No.
No videos. Okay.
So just to make sure that image, it fits right. It's a 1584 pixels by 396 pixels, and include an image related to your sector or yourself. Maybe if you're on stage, you can put a picture of you being on stage. If you're hoping to get more speaking engagements, let people know I'm a speaker. Put a picture of you speaking, put a picture of you doing, awesome things. But make it really creative for that area. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Step
ma'am.
1, background cover image.
Step 2, and this is where a lot of people get kind of, I want to say it. They do a little bit of crazy things, I want to say. Like they'll put a picture of their logo, they'll put a picture of their kids, they'll put a picture of some other crazy stuff going on. But the thing is, on your profiles, you need to have your picture so that people will see it. They know that it's you. And that this picture goes into the groups, LinkedIn groups. It goes out in the social media feed and all those different things. So you want to make sure that picture is of you and you're smiling and you look approachable. Because just like in the offline world, like if you see something and it's not tasty, are you going to, go and take a bite of it? No. Or if are you going to be of interest to that? No, because it doesn't look like it. You know what I mean?
Right. So, well, question here, Florence is asking, would you recommend we need to update the picture regularly?
No, I don't update mine that often. The background picture, that's been there for almost a year now. And my picture, my profile picture has been there for about 3 months or so. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to.
Well, but you do have an opportunity, Florence, if I can say that when you make a change, you can publish the change, and that's just like a post, and people like pictures, and
yes.
So you could use it as take advantage of that. Again, it's taking advantage of your LinkedIn real estate.
Yes, definitely. Okay. LinkedIn, all your advertising real estate. Mm-hmm. So your contact details. So this is something that you want to make sure that it is personal to you or your company. So you want to go into where your profile settings are, and you want to make sure you edit your URL so that it has your company or your name on it, so that when you're trying to share your LinkedIn with other people, they can find you easily. You don't want anything that's going to be difficult for people to find. You know what I mean?
You also want to be able for it to come out of your mouth easily. Mm-hmm. Like LinkedIn.com/Rhonda Boyle instead of X287L capital X0.
Right. Exactly.
Got it.
You want to make sure you add your professional email address, the ones you would like for prospective clients, employers, and business partners to reach you at. Even if, it's a Gmail, as long as it's a professional Gmail, you're straight these days. People don't really care about the whole domain thing anymore, but, that's my opinion. Somebody else will probably tell you different, but to me, like, why spend money there when it's not needed? You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And then add your Twitter, and eventually they're going to have it open so you can add your other social media channels. So make sure that you pay attention to the upgrading of your profiles. And your, birthday. So, because you want, like Rhonda just said a minute ago, you want to update so that they kick out a post that'll go out to everybody. It's just like whenever you update your profile for your new job or your anniversary, and all of a sudden you get a flood of messages back.
Yeah.
Because it puts you in the spotlight again. And then people are running to see your page, running to see what's going on, running to see what's about, you know what I mean? Because it's kicking out to everybody that is a connection of yours, new information.
Okay.
So, yep. All right, the headline the most important and the most critical factor of your LinkedIn profile.
Okay.
So, yes, you want to make sure that you use all the real estate of your headline. I use mine really strategic as an SEO type factor, because when people see this, when they line up when there's that list of people that people are seeing, they see everything that I know how to do. So, for mine, I'm a podcast host, digital marketing consultant, Kajabi website designer, book project manager, and event co-host. So when people are looking for those types of things, or when they see me, it gives me credibility. Mm-hmm. And if they're typing, for SEO purposes, if they're looking for somebody with that, that's going to pull up. So just like a website, your social media profiles are basically websites, because when you go on Google and you search for something, 9 times out of 10 nowadays you're getting profiles and you're getting social media, and stuff from social media and profiles are coming up to the top first, right? Mm-hmm. So make sure that you're using all of your keywords and all of the things that you want to be recognized for in your title. And then if you can't do that, I don't know if you guys can see here, number 4, right? You guys can use some of these examples that I have here. So looking to double the size of 10,000 businesses, best-selling author, speaker, business coach, internationally known to rock the microphone, something fun. Like some people, if they've been on a lot of different publications or they do TEDx, they'll put that there. Mm-hmm. Or you can use an XYZ statement, which is what number 4 is. Here is, I help target market, right, to action, resulting in benefit 1, benefit 2 in X amount of time. So I help entrepreneurs, right, to become visible and empower online within 30 days. That's mine. So yeah, create your own.
Yeah, I have mine up there, and I don't know that I like it, so I need to probably look at it a little bit more. It just kind of says, it gives you a feeling of who I am, not really what I do.
Right.
So I was thinking too, one of the things we don't want to do, you said don't just put in your job title. You also don't want to put certifications and stuff like that in there, correct?
Yeah.
People really don't care. They do care, but only after they know what you can do for them.
Exactly.
So it becomes a secondary thing, and a lot of coaches are talking about their certifications in that space, and it's not really helpful.
Exactly. People really don't care unless you're like in a really specific job industry where it's necessary to have a PMP certification and stuff like that. Then yeah, you can list it there, but it's more better just to list project management versus PMP certificate. You know what I mean?
Right. So Nikki says who I am, not just what I do.
Exactly, that too. Yep. All right. The summary is a 2,000 character limit. Here is mine. So you want to make sure you write in a narrative format. You want to have a clear
mission. Hold on. Describe what that is.
A narrative format is where you're talking to them and you're hitting on their pain points. All right, because you don't want to be all about you, me. You want to be about how I can help you. You know what I mean? So my clear mission statement here is driven by my passion to help entrepreneurs grow their business. I take an immense pride in providing the best innovative marketing services possible to my clients. Mm-hmm. So then I talk about why. So if you look in this, I injected personality and optimized for SEO using specific keywords in my summary. So every business needs a plan, a strategy that defines your vision, your goals, and how to reach them. And then, here's my keywords: sales funnels, generating thousands in revenue, visibility creator, book project manager, digital marketing coach, and all those different ideal audiences, a roadmap, so on and so forth. I interject with those different ones. Then I have a clear, number 5 here, it says a clear call to action, which is schedule a consultation with me today. I guarantee that you'll learn something new.
So Bianca's asking a great question about how we can find SEO keywords for our work.
One way you can do that, I'm be honest here, one way you can really just keep it simple is to go to Google and write SEO keywords for in X industry. And it's going to pull you up all the tools that you can do that with. It's really simple because 9 times out of 10, somebody else has already figured that out. And they'll also tell you how to use it. So it's just like, looking for hashtags too.
Is it just google.com or where do we go? Tell us the website address for that.
Just like I said, just Google search best SEO keywords for my industry. 9 times out of 10, like people have made list upon list upon list upon list. You know what I'm saying?
I know coaching is not really popular because that's not how people shop for coaches.
No, not anymore. See, as a coach, you're going to have to make sure you have a great presence online that's really clean and really, enticing as to you being about your business. You know what I'm saying? So
hold on. She's asking, how do we know Google is using these keywords? Do they change them all the time?
It depends on what is trending. It depends on your audience, and it depends on where your audience is at. Keywords, you just want to make sure you put keywords in there that is strategic to your audience or to your coaching clients that you're hoping to book. Okay. I want to get too far into that, but you want to make sure that those are the keywords and the key pain points, and that your copy is tailored towards who you're trying to attract. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to do a little more research on that, Bianca, that's outside the scope of this call.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I want to come down to the next one. I want to show you what you should do and what you should not do. I don't understand pixels and how to edit pictures to meet the pixel requirement. Anyone? If you use the tool that I'm actually using with this slideshow right here called Canva, you can create the correct size deal for you. Like if you look here, it's free. It's canva.com.
I use PicMonkey.
PicMonkey. That one's a good one. But this one, all you got to do is come in here and type in LinkedIn, and boom, LinkedIn banner already pixeled, and you're good to rock. Yeah, Canva is awesome. I make a lot of money with Canva.
Okay.
Canva makes everybody look like a graphic designer.
Gotcha.
All right, so number 6 right here, current and past experiences, okay? So I want to tell you something that you should not do and something you should do, okay? So, for example, I am an event co-host with the Charlotte Black Film Festival. Well, the Charlotte Black Film Festival hasn't updated their LinkedIn business page. So I have no picture here. Now, when you don't have pictures here, people take it as less credible because it just doesn't look good. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure that all the companies, like when you search up and you're connecting to different companies that you used to work for and all that, that you're connecting with their business page and that you're using the ones that have the right, their logo or the correct pictures and all that, those different things, because it's important to make sure that you look good. So I'm pointing that out as
it's all about looking good, people.
Yes. So that's why I added their pictures down here on the bottom so people will see that it's a legitimate thing until I can get them to update that.
Okay.
So you want to make sure if you are like, this is my business here for smart marketing for authors, right? And you want to make sure that you create a business page because that's how you get these logos here. And that you put the logos for the business page on there. Okay. And then you can add videos. I love that. I have my testimonial videos on here. If you look down here, I'm Michael. I have some of the work that I've created and I've done on here. I have, interviews. You can connect a lot of different videos right onto your experience tab here. And it just makes you look super cool and viable that you're doing all kinds of different things all in one place. You don't want to add every position you've ever had. It's not a lemonade stand, so to speak. You want to make sure that it's strategic to what you're trying to do now. I mean, it's great that maybe in the past you waitressed and stuff like that, but we really don't need to know that if you're trying to do something professional now. This is not like a resume where you're going out to find jobs and they need to make sure that you've been employed consecutively over the last 5 years. That's not what this is. Okay, you want to make sure that your content is tailored to your audience. If you look at mine, it highlights, it's actually like sales text in my experience boxes here. So make sure you content and tailor to your audience and be consistent in the way that you talk about each experience. Okay. You want to make sure that your number of sentences, your tone, your work examples, and the results, and should be consistent. Make sure that you show your wins. For example, if you work for X company, you grew their sales by 50K plus in 2 months, then make sure you put that on there. Okay. All right. We're getting close here, guys. All right. So step number 7, education, skills, and endorsements. How are you guys enjoying the content so far? Everybody learned something new? I hope.
I know I am. I'm sold on getting back on and into my LinkedIn profile for sure.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Awesome. Okay. I just want to make sure everybody was still with me. You know how you be on a webinar and then all of a sudden they come out of the box like, okay, I want to see everybody. And I'm the worst at giving a webinar. So education, right? Which is, education graduation cap here I put here. You want to make sure you keep this up to date. So if you are in college right now and you're doing different things like that, make sure you place that into there. And you want to make sure you link to the correct college or university. And 9 times out of 10, they got all of their social media profiles straightened and out of the way. You want to make sure you get the one that has the picture that goes there. And you want to tap, if you have a master's or you have your bachelor's degree, you want to make sure that you tap into your academic network, because there are a lot of people that will be able to help you out because they'll see that you went to the same school as them. There's a lot of companies that, when it shows you different companies and they're hiring and they're using LinkedIn to hire, they'll show you how many from your university or college are hired at that current place. So if they're popular to hire people who have the VRI or your university, then that might be a great place for you to work and possibly get a job because they like your type of people. So
well, you can also get into alumni and associations by linking that way.
Yep, and they'll keep you up to date on different opportunities too. And then coaches, and then if they're looking for coaches and then different companies might be needing that, then they'll know that you're the person who does that. So your skills and endorsements. Now this is kind of a trick to this. You want to make sure your top 3 skills are the ones you want people to endorse. Okay, so here's the number game to that. You can reach up to 99 endorsements on one skill. I would suggest that you pull at least 30 skills onto your LinkedIn profile when in the skills section. All right. But LinkedIn's only going to show you the top 3. All right. Now, as each one starts getting, recommendations and people are endorsing you and so on and so forth, switch them out and, do the next 3, do the next 3. And then so that everyone will have an equal amount of recommendation for those skills. Okay. You want to make sure you optimize your profile, again, for the specific keywords on the skills: sales, speaking, business development, automation, software sales, coaching, life coaching, so on and so forth. You want to make sure that you add those skills on there because they're skills. And the more people that recommend you to be a coach, it just looks better on your profile. Endorsements, for example, are like the recommendation section where people give recommendations or like testimonials for you on LinkedIn, is your social proof. So if you got really high-end clients, or if you have companies that you used to work for, or whatever the case may be. You want to get some really great recommendations on your page, because that's social proof that you've done what you've done, and people have came onto your page and said, hey, they're awesome at what they do. They came in and they helped my business do X, Y, and Z. They coached us through everything that we needed to expand. So make sure you guys ask for recommendations and give recommendations, and get at least 3 on your profile. So that way you have some credibility from other people. All right. Number 8.
Okay.
Number 8. Everybody's still with me?
Yes, ma'am. I'm taking notes as fast as I can.
All right. I know she's giving you the notes, so nobody has to take the notes. You just have to copy and paste Rhonda's cheat sheet here. So step 8, participating in your professional social network. So just like Facebook and anywhere else online, you need to engage. Okay, you need to engage on other people's posts on LinkedIn. You need to engage on other people's wins on LinkedIn, like, oh, they're celebrating anniversary. Send them that message, because you never know what the conversation might lead to. You know, I have people who every time something happens and my LinkedIn updates them for all my stuff that occurs, they'll send me a message, and then all of a sudden they'll be like, oh, I see that you do this, and guess what? Boom, it's a lead. You know what I'm saying? So,
because people are out there looking to find out what you're doing now, when you connect with them and then start engaging.
Exactly. And then part of, that whole header statement, when you're posting and engaging, people are seeing that you do that. You know what I mean? They're seeing that header statement. They're seeing your picture. So, you got to engage. You got to get to know people. You want to probably join a couple of LinkedIn groups. I'll be honest, I don't participate too much in LinkedIn groups more than I post. But part of building an online presence as a social selling professional is engaging in social activities, such as posting status updates, liking and commenting on updates, participating in group discussions, and in addition, pushing your thoughts and advice out there, because you're coaches. Thoughts and advice are what you guys have. And you can follow companies that are leaders of your industry or your top accounts, just to stay up to date and on trend, and discover links and media and to share with your network. Okay.
So do you have before you move off of this one, do you have a recommended amount of time we should be on? Like some people are posting a few times a week. Some people are checking in and around LinkedIn every day, all day.
See, my plan of attack for LinkedIn and for all my social media channels is that I have a pre-planned content calendar. So I have content going out on my LinkedIn at least 3 to 6 times a day.
Ooh.
Yeah. But when it goes out to LinkedIn, it goes to my Facebook, but it's all automated and it's all pre-planned. The more you show up, the more people are going to see you. And at the various times of days, they're going to be there to see you. So you want to make sure that you're sharing really relevant content and that it's consistent with that.
Hello, consistency number 34 right here. So automation, I have to automate.
Yes.
A lot of times, if any of you are with me on Facebook, I'm not really there. I'm on automation. I'm doing something through automation.
Yes. And it's difficult to do. But the thing is, as coaches, you guys got to start thinking about your business as a business. Corporations, everybody else, they have everything pre-planned months in advance. Their marketing campaign, their offers, their products, their services, everything is already pre-planned months in advance. Can you imagine what your life would be like if you did all that pre-planning now, and then over the next 3 months, you knew where you're going and what the objective was, and you won't have to worry about posting on social media no more. You won't have to worry about emails going out at a certain time because you already have them pre-scheduled. So think about that.
Well, and a lot of them, the platforms that are available now for a very small amount of money every month, like sometimes $7, $8, $10. They are evergreen. So once they post, you can click the evergreen button and it'll automatically post again and again, and you don't have to go touch it.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh God, I gotta make the new content all the time." No, you don't have to do that, because if you think, once again, it's a numbers game. If you have 1,000 people, 10% of 1,000 people are gonna see that one post. So if you post that post today, then you can definitely post that post next week again. Nobody's gonna really tell the difference. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people who haven't seen it will see it, and a lot of people who have not, you know what I mean? And
because most of us are scanning so quickly, we miss a lot.
Yeah, that's something I can tell you guys a little bit about later, that I have. But anyway, step 9, we're getting, I think, okay, we're almost there. Woo! Okay. We are making it through. Step 9, sharing files, presentations, and videos. Make your LinkedIn profile one more place where prospects and customers can access and download important files and presentations, such as data sheets, white papers, and videos. Just like I had told you guys before, in the experience section, I have it ladled with videos and all those different things. You know, if you have freebie guides, you want to make sure that you add that funnel to the mix. There's a lot of different ways to do that and to use that. All right.
Jeff Williamson is asking whether if you can recommend software or platforms for auto dripping content.
Yes. I use Zoho Social. It's like $8 a month, and it is the equivalent to Hootsuite, I found, because I had Hootsuite and I was paying like $30-40 a month, and I'm telling you, I have 5 kids. I ain't trying to pay like a ton of money in subscription services. But Zoho Social is able to post to Instagram, to LinkedIn, to Twitter, to Facebook, to Google Plus, to your Google Plus business page, to all your LinkedIn business page. You can link them all on there, and definitely use that. I think I show you guys what it looks like.
Hey, as you're looking that up, Delilah, Nikki is going to have to get off, but she wants to know how to describe yourself if you do one thing, but you want to attract and network with people in a different industry. How do you cross over?
That's going to be all in how you present it and how you're funneling people through. You know, I can't really answer that without knowing what exactly it is. If she want to talk to me later about that, that would be fine, because I would need to understand more about what exactly, what industry to what industry, stuff like that. You know, I can't really just tell you.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
That makes sense. Anyway, so this is Zoho Socials, actually one of my clients, Zoho Socials. And you're able to see, you know, where we've grown, what's not working. Like, you know, Google Plus, we post onto there, but as you can see, we've got like 3 people in the audience. But
yeah, they're getting ready to close anyway.
Yeah, I just like to make sure that I hit everything, because you never know which one is going to get more popular and which one is going to, you know, dissipate. So I like to make sure that I hit everything. Okay. But yeah, Zoho Social, it's awesome. All right, so building a high quality network. All right, so many new LinkedIn members, they go on there and they try to get as many connections as possible, right? They'll just connect. Everybody who's anybody can just connect with me. I'm, they call it like a lion, or you'll go into and stuff like that. But just like everything else, you want to make sure that the people you're connecting with are in your niche, and you're kind of being specific about it, because you don't want to be posting to a bunch of people that really don't care about your content because it doesn't interest to them. You don't want to waste your time trying to talk to people who are just, you know, there. Like, you know, in the beginning, I was connecting to everybody, and I had a bunch of people from the Philippines and in different places, and that's not my target audience. Those people are not going to buy from me. So you want to make sure that you're connecting with high quality leads and connections, and that, you know, those are the people that you need to be talking to. And you want to make sure that they're people who are going to be engaged with your content. So I grew my LinkedIn by connections, and by I use something called the LinkedIn Sales Navigator, where we use it for lead generation. That's a whole nother thing beyond profiles. But there's a lot. Yeah, look, I like Jeffrey, what he just said. I look for high numbers of shared connections. Yes. And
are you suggesting that we disconnect from people that are not qualified or not really shouldn't be in our link? Because I played that lion game like 3 years ago.
Yes, I would suggest that, because out of the 10,000 people, remember, only 100 people are going to see your content, right? So if those 100 people are not in your target audience, it's not going to do you any good. It's going to be watered down.
So you're trying to leverage the real estate you have, Florence. So if you've got people that you don't need, then, and they see, who cares? You're not leveraging your real estate.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's just like, you know, if the people who are only seeing your content are the people that are not likely to buy from you, then you're just basically wasting time, when you could get rid of those people or disconnect from those people, and then have more high quality leads or high quality audiences that you know that you want to be connected to, seeing your content. You're more likely to make more sales that way. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you're posting in that you know, 10% of whatever number, it, you know, is seeing it, but it's not, doesn't mean anything, because they don't resonate with what you're doing at all.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. Awesome. Woo, we made it through.
We did. We made it through.
Made it through the rain.
So what questions do you guys have for Delilah that she can answer here before we finish up? And Delilah, I know you also have a gift for everybody.
Yeah.
A way to, yeah.
I have something pretty cool for them if they wanted to get it.
Y'all, see, I come with goodies.
So I had my team put together an awesome PDF for you guys. One second, I'll pull it for you guys. I forgot where I put it. But you guys, Rhonda, I gave you the link earlier to it.
Let me go see here.
I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. I just got to pull it up out of our chat because my assistants made it.
Did you find it in the chat that we had?
Didn't I send it to you?
You did. You did. I just have to go look for it, though. We're all seeing your screen. Just
I know. Well, I got nothing to hide, y'all. So hold on a second.
This is me like, I'm not going on yet. Hang on, and let me pull it.
I got it right here.
Okay, good.
All right, let me get on my stuff. Everybody's going to be contacting my, like, hey, is Delilah really awesome? Really awesome as she says she is? Like, yeah, of course Delilah is as awesome as awesome.
She's awesome, y'all. I've been working with Delilah for about 1.5 years now.
Yeah.
We have a great time.
I like what Julie said. It's very helpful and informative. I've been thinking more connections is best. Love the focus on quality. Yes. This could
Julie, I think you have Relator somewhere, don't you? Hi.
So this could be a touchy topic, but I'll share out there asking, what about connecting with a lot of peer coaches, even though they are clearly not at target at all? Would be keen to hear for what everybody's experience with this. I mean, beyond 30-ish well-known peers.
So that's a good question about, do we bring on our competition? I don't consider other coaches my competition.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy to share anything and everything that I have with any coach out there.
Right. And you shouldn't worry about competition online because people are going to choose who people want to work with and who they're attracted to. So if they see that you're just as knowledgeable as another coach and you're commenting and you're engaging on both each other's content, they might not want to work with that coach, but they may watch that coach or connect with that coach. Doesn't mean that that coach is going to be their everything when you can come along and you're doing the same thing and be like, hey, I want to have a conversation with them because one, they're more approachable. Two, I probably connect better with them than I do this coach. And, sometimes affordability might be a factor too, but you don't want to be super cheap about it. But I'm just saying, I've commented when I go into Facebook groups, right? Everybody's an expert. Everybody does what I do. But the thing is, people attract to me because of my style of what and how I do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people make connections through other people. So I wouldn't worry about what that person's doing. Worry about being you and being awesome.
Yeah, she's not worried about competition. She's considering clients. Like, Florence, share a little more so we understand.
The thing is just I'm sitting here waiting for it to load. But yeah, at the end of the day, all you can do is be you, be awesome you.
Yeah.
So here's my freebie.
A freebie?
Yes, this is the freebie. Rhonda, you got the link there. You want to drop it to them.
I don't have it. What I do with it?
Really, Rhonda?
These are the things that Delilah has to help me with, y'all. This is the truth. Like, what I do with that?
My link, Rhonda?
I'll go find it. I think it's in my Facebook, right?
Yeah, I put it in the chat or Messenger, actually.
Okay, I'm going to go find it. Right
my
now.
team and I have created this awesome ultimate cheat sheet planner type deal because, like I was telling you earlier, we are all about pre-planning and pre-scheduling and helping people to do that. So you guys can go and get this. It has 50 social media content ideas. And then it also has social media post outlines. So Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, everything is outlined for you guys to enhance your posting on all of those social media channels. And then at the end, we have here for my ultimate platform planner. And I actually have a coaching group of about 23 some odd people. And we have a monthly coaching deal where I go through and I help people to upgrade their social media and upgrade their online presence. And they're able to get their questions answered in regards to digital marketing in real time. So I support all those people in a group, and it's a membership group. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and go and download the planner, and I'll lead you to how to get into that. Or you can go to.
You sent me the link. It's PDF. That's the link right there up at the top, correct?
No, it's that was the PDF. You want the link that says Kajabi. It should say Smart Marketing for Authors and have like a number.
I
there
see
you go.
Okay, good. Thank you. And
I'll
put it in the email follow-up call from this event, so that anybody who can't access it now, you'll have it on the replay.
Yep. So Florence says, if we are looking at 100 meaningful contacts, then I might want to focus on 80 clients versus 80 peers. But maybe I'm missing the point. I mean, if you're trying to make money, I would focus on the clients and their pain points. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, sweet. Thanks for the planning document. I need to go get to a scheduled drop so that I'm not worth the time. Yep. Awesome. Beautiful. All right. So you guys got the freebie because Rhonda's about to drop it to you. Right, Rhonda?
Yes, I'm getting it right now. Here we go. There you go. And I'll send the link out in the replay.
Yeah, she'll send you guys the link. If you guys have further questions in regard to LinkedIn, I believe this is going to be available for replay after.
Yes.
If you guys need help, you can connect with me at connect.delilahcordova.com. And yeah, it was so awesome to come and speak with you guys today. I would also like your guys' feedback on how my presentation went so that I can improve, as always. And yeah, I loved it. I loved being here with you.
One of your posts, Delilah. Share which post? You mean from her? Help us know where you want to share it, or which one you want to share. Florence, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly.
From LinkedIn, yes, please.
Oh, please join me.
Yeah, in fact, you guys, Delilah is growing her business just like we are growing our business. And if you want to go in and leave her a review or put a click on her sales, her skill set, feel free to do that. In
yeah,
fact, here's all the ways you can connect with Delilah. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't send it to the right one. Hang on. Here we go. So go and connect to her. And here's what I'd like to know from you. Delilah, I'm hearing feedback. Let me get you to mute for just a second. Can you mute yourself? Yeah, so here's what I really want from you is I want to know what else you need to know. What else do you want to know about LinkedIn, about any other social media, or anything else related to your business? Because I really am convicted and led to bring you good content for you to help you grow your business so that you can be more, do more, and have more coaching clients, more speaking engagements, and so forth. So be sure to reach out to me. In fact, I'm going to give you my link. If you'll go to soar.com/Rhonda Boyle, connect with me there. And yes, of course, Bianca, you do. Oh, Bianca wants to connect with you about the Black Film Festival. And Lorraine wants to connect with you on how to publish a book. Exactly. Good. Okay, I see what you guys want, the content that you're looking for. So I will make arrangements to help bring that to you. And Delilah, I'm just so glad that you came by to hang out with us and share such valuable information today. Wow, I'm convicted that I need to be back on LinkedIn. So I just want to tell you how grateful I am that you came by to share.
No problem. I can't wait to come back and present on something else later.
You bet. And so reach out to Delilah, reach out to me. I will be popping the replay into an email. You should have that within 48 hours. And thank you so much for joining me today. I have other training coming up, something I think on Thursday. So tune in to events.soar. Let me see. I'm going to put this in here, events.soar.com, and that should take you to the event page and my community. Look for the online community, and you'll find me there. And with that, I'll let y'all go. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Appreciate you all.